Hi everyone. So forgive me. First, let me explain that I'm sick right now. I have a sore throat, not feeling so good. But I took some cold medicine and now I can't sleep. And so I thought I might do another makeup tutorial video where I'm actually just doing my normal makeup instead of the big black smoky eye that everyone was asking for after the show. So let's get started. There's no filter right now and no makeup, so we'll see how this goes. I'm sure there's going to be lots of editing. So this is the first thing that I put on my face, the Abnormal Beauty Company, the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2%. Basically what this does, I've done a little research, is it allows your skin to soak up more moisture. So the important thing is once you put this on and allow it to soak in, you want to use other products that add moisture. So that's the first thing I do. Excuse me. The second thing I'm always using is the Deep Wrinkle Daily Moisturizer from Rock. I've recently started using this. It feels really good on my skin. And then I've also been using the vitamin C. The vitamin C lotion from Image Skincare. And that stuff is amazing. It's really good. So I usually switch from one day to the next which one I'm using. Then allow that to set in. This is not as much fun without Tiffany and mimosas. Although I think I was drinking vodka. Okay, so the second thing I use is Maybelline Superstay foundation. And it broke. If you watched the other tutorial, Tiffany actually broke this, but I found that it works out really well this way. Just apply it where I want it. This stuff is so good and it stays on all day. It really does what it says it does. And then we just blot. I got a zit out of nowhere the other day. I haven't had a zit in forever. I thought that was one of the benefits of getting older. No acne. But apparently that's not the case. That's so exciting, isn't it? You know, one thing I love is lately, so many fans of 90 Day Fiance have come into the restaurant and wanted to meet me, or just, you know, came in and then realized that I was there. And first of all, they're being amazing. I have a hair somewhere on my eye. Oh my God, I can't get it. But they're so amazing. They're always so sweet. But you know what I love? First of all, I've lost a lot of weight because I've been working so much lately. And that's the first thing that they always mention. Oh my gosh, you're so skinny now. Thank you. It wasn't on purpose. Ironically, when you work in a restaurant, you don't always get time to eat. But they always tell me how pretty I am, and that as much as I get crap for using filters all the time, that I'm really pretty in person. And that's so sweet to hear. I appreciate that. If you're ever in Woodstock, Georgia, please feel free to come by the restaurant and say hello. I absolutely love it. So then I use, who makes this? Airspun powder. Love this stuff. I should have used my concealer, but I forgot until just now, and that's okay. So guess what I recently bought? I had gotten rid of the ring light from the show. I didn't keep it. I only had it a short time, and it was taking up so much room, so I gave it away. But then I decided I wanted to try to make some videos, so I bought another one. It's a little one. I'm not using it right now because I can't use it and my vanity light. I just bought a new vanity light, and it's really cool. It's dimmable. Hang on. And you can change. Oh, I like that better. You can change the colors. It's really nice. But if I turn on the ring light, watch what happens. It's hooked up to the vanity on the side, because you can also charge your phone on this vanity light. But if you turn on the ring light, the vanity turns off. And if you turn on the vanity, the ring light turns off. So whatever. Little contour. This thing is really old. Wet n Wild contouring palette. I don't really use the yellow. So who saw that Richard Grieco has been commenting on mine and Zied's pages on Instagram? Somebody just wrote an article in a tabloid about the fact that I have garnered a famous new fan or follower or whatever, and that it's Richard Grieco. Let's just all be honest here. He started talking to Zied way before me. I was an afterthought. But I gotta tell you, 14-year-old me would be losing her mind right now. Because back when I was younger, probably not that young, but younger, I had the worst crush on him, as did every other American girl my age, let's face it. He was famous and cute, so it's kind of cool. He seems like a really nice guy. So now I'm going to put a little blush on. I found this at Target, Profusion, and they had all these different eyeshadows and palettes for blush, and so I loaded up once when I was up in Kentucky doing training for my job, and it's actually been a really good set. I don't use the eyeshadows too much, not exactly pigmented, but the blush is really good. I will blend, I promise. So now for the eyebrows, and I know I'm gonna catch hell for this. My daughter is a absolute master at doing eyebrows. I am so jealous because she's so good at it, and I'm not. I just use, where's my eyebrow brush? Oh my god, I could never find it. There it is. So I use the Morphe eyeshadow palette. This thing's filthy. this to kind of brush them out. I really don't do much to them. I use a little bit of the red and a little bit of the light brown. And a flat brush like this. It's hard to do in the phone. I messed up. Shoot. It's okay, I'll fix it. A little too much right there. I hope I'm not catching the flu because 2 of the people that I work with have the flu right now. 2 of my managers. And I don't want it. But I don't think that's what I'm getting because I don't feel quite that bad. I felt like death this morning, but I took some medicine and slept for 6 hours. So I'm feeling better. Another Morphe palette. This is one of my favorites. This is number 35P. Love it. Purples and browns. This has one of the best light color to open up your eyebrows. So one thing I've been thinking about doing is doing a video for all of the mean tweets that I get and the mean comments on Instagram. Kind of like Jimmy, I think it's Jimmy Kimmel does it. Or celebrities, I'm not a celebrity, read mean tweets. My only concern is that it would make people start commenting mean things to me more. And that's definitely not what I want or need. Just putting a little bit of light right here since I'm not feeling so good and my eyes feel red. Alrighty. Here's another one of my very favorite palettes, the 350 palette from Morphe. All the wonderful warm browns. Love it. Which one do I want? Purple or brown? Let's do brown. Let's go natural. This is another one of my favorites. This is the 3502. Look at this. Gorgeous. I don't wear that one as much though. And then the big Morphe palette. My first Morphe palette that I got about 2 years ago. This one is the 39A. I've used the crap out of this one. So let's use the brown. Oh, so I want to share this. This is the Smashbox hashtag Shape Matters for eyes. This thing's filthy. It's traveled with me everywhere. I've almost used all of it up. This right here is the absolute, hands down, best palette for just everyday wear. It's got the perfect shades of just natural browns and cream colors. I have used it so much. So definitely recommend that. Matte color. Blend. One of my struggles when I'm doing my eye makeup is getting the two eyes to match. Anyone else have that issue? Or worse, when you're using a big palette, you do the first eye and then you forget which one you used when you look at the palette again? Just me? Okay. Also, you know what? I want to address one thing. The main comment that I get, especially when I post a picture and I use a filter, is, or even when I don't use a filter, is, oh my gosh, stop using filters. You need to own your beauty. You need to, stop using filters. You're beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're so insecure. Why do you do that? I don't use filters because I'm insecure or because I think I'm ugly. I use filters because I can. That's it. There's no, base psychological reason why I do it. I mean, I'm sure there's some reason, but I don't do it because I think I'm ugly. I happen to like the way they look. They're there. That's why they're there. So I use them. I'm actually a very confident person. I put my life on TV, for crying out loud. Obviously, I don't have self-esteem issues. I feel beautiful no matter what. Zed makes me feel beautiful no matter what. So I'm sure I'll still always get that comment, but I just wanted to address that. There's nothing wrong with my self-esteem. Thank you. I feel beautiful no matter what. I am definitely no makeup artist like my daughter. I'm just always so flattered when everyone tells me my makeup looks nice. I really do appreciate that. To be honest, I haven't even been wearing it lately. I work so much. I'm working like 70 hours a week right now. It's crazy. But I love my job. I have a lot of opportunities because of it. I have to use a little black. Make sure I don't have any fallout from the eyeshadow. I hate that when that happens, especially because I like to use dark colors. I will usually lay a base layer of powder under my eyes before I do my eyeshadow, so that if I get fallout, I can sweep it away. Now I'm gonna try the bronzer. Crap, I got fallout. No matter what you do. And there is still a hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the bronzer is L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. These are all just regular drugstore things for the most part. So I'm super sad. I heard about this new, what do they call this? Highlighter. Picked it up at Target. By the time I got home, it broke. But it still works. Where is... Just gotta be careful. Little on the Cupid's bow. Brighten up those eyes a little bit. Okay, this is the Wet n Wild lip liner that I recently started using. That's not as dark as it was before because I know I was catching crap for that. It's okay. Still a little dark. And my favorite lipstick in the world. I have every shade. Rimmel Provocalips. Which one should I wear? Let's choose this one. It's a two-step system. So you put on the base. let that dry for a little bit while I do my eyeliner. Again, Wet n Wild, 98 cents. This is Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner. This thing is amazing. It is so easy to do a cat eye. Little felt tip. Ta-da! Man, I have so much fallout from those eyeshadows. Oh, did I just touch my nose? Now my lipstick is dry, so I'm going to use the clear part of the other end and seal it. And this will last almost all day. Eating, drinking, kissing Zied, it stays on. It's been a minute since I've been able to kiss Zied. I miss him so much. This is the Falsies by Maybelline. My favorite eyeshadow in the world. I have no eyelashes. Like, legitimately have no eyelashes. And then I took off the false extensions the other day. And some of my regular eyelashes came off, so now I have even fewer. Medicine is wearing off and I'm starting to feel worse. Usually what I do at the very end, because the bronzer and the powder kind of takes over the blush, I just touch up the blush a little bit. Is it just me, or does everybody lose most of the powder on their desk and their vanity when they go to put it up? My hair's a mess, but I need to shower. But that's it. That is my everyday look for the most part. Unless I just don't wear makeup at all because I work so much. I don't know what that is, but that's it. Thank y'all.